Good morning, WW Robinson. Today is March 13th, 2019. I have Emily with me this morning. How are you, Emily?
Good.
You ready for a great Wednesday?
Yes.
Hump day, right? Yep. All right. It is day 3 in our rotation, and tell us what's for lunch.
Sloppy Joe on bun, corn, broccoli, peaches, strawberry cup, choice of milk.
All right. Sounds like a pretty good lunch today. And we have Trevor here this morning to tell us about the weather. So, Trevor, come on over here. There you go. Come on over. I'll hold this so we can see you. What is the weather today?
Sunny.
It is sunny. I love it when you tell me it's sunny. And was it chilly out this morning? It was a little cold. Do you think it'll warm up? I think it will too. I'm hoping it does. My fingers are crossed. Okay. All right. And we have Liam here to lead us in the pledge. So please stand. All right, ready? Okay. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, Liam. Great job. Please join me for a moment of silence. Thank you. All right, we have some birthdays today. Celebrating today on the 13th, we have Wyatt Dodson and Taylor Holler. So happy birthday to those folks. Hope you have a great day. We have no staff birthdays today. I don't have any special announcements. So we're going to ask, do you have any shout outs this morning?
Mary and Mead, Miss Henry, Miss Gerard, Miss Weimer, Justin, Fletcher, Miss Weimer's class, Ellie, Miss Proctor, and Miss Foley.
All right. All right. So let's see where we're at today in the book. It didn't look like Tazy was ever going to stop petting Elvis. He was now lying on the floor on his back, and it was clear he wasn't going anywhere anytime soon either. I guess he felt like he deserved a big, long belly rub from a cute girl after his kidnapping save. I had no choice but to go there. Hey, Tazy. Who's the loving belly Bob? Who's the biggest belly in the whole wide world? Who's the best puppy ever? Yes, you are. You are. Tazy didn't even hear me. It really was a hilarious sight to see her baby talking like that, because you should see her on the basketball court. She's fierce, and she even gives our PE teacher, Coach Connor, a run for his money when they play one-on-one basketball. I've never seen someone so competitive during PE. She wins every race, every basketball contest. When we did square dancing, she even found a way to be the best at that too. Hey, Tazy, I said again. Finally, she turned and saw me, and I guess she realized she sounded pretty silly because she gave me a shy smile. Hey, Benj. I couldn't help it. I loved when she called me Benj. She said it like she'd known me her whole life, and we had been best buddies forever, not just new acquaintances. So I see you really like dogs, I said. I don't like dogs. I love dogs, and I've never met a dog so big before. He's like me, big, strong, and super cute. Miss Blaine walked over and joined the party. Hey, guys, I hate to break this up, but you should head for lunch now. I've got to go get some coffee in the teacher's lounge. We nodded and walked to the door together. I swear Elvis was a little drunk from his belly rub. He was sort of woozy, and his tail was the highest I'd ever seen. When we got out of the hallway, Tazy threw her arms around Elvis again, giving him a big kiss on the cheek. Then she headed off to the cafeteria. Aren't you coming? She asked, turning around. Elvis walked toward her, but then stopped when he realized I had fallen silent. Behind Tazy, another 10 feet up the hall, I saw Billy Thompson. He was yelling at a kid I didn't recognize in the hallway. I automatically reached into my pocket for my lug nut, but of course it wasn't there. I swallowed uneasily. You go ahead, Tazy. I gotta hit the little boy's room. Oh, great. Now I just sounded like a 6-year-old, but I couldn't worry about that now. I was too worried about making a run for it. Billy Thompson saw me. Tazy nodded. Bye, Elvis. Later, Benj. Elvis and I watched her go. I silently pleaded for her to hurry up and round the corner so I could take off in the other direction before Billy Thompson spotted me. It was her lip gloss, said Elvis. What was? I whispered. It was her lip gloss that smelled like strawberries. She's my new favorite person after the president, of course, and my own mom. Her belly rubs are just extraordinary, and I think you should. Before he finished his sentence, I turned and speed walked in the opposite direction. Then I felt someone grab the back of my shirt. I took a deep breath and exhaled loudly. Elvis, I really hope that's you. Of course it is. Who else would it be? Ralph Waldo Emerson? Who? Ralph Waldo Emerson? The poet? Oh, never mind. It's not important. Now you're heading in the wrong direction for the lunchroom. Come on, let's get some food. I'm starving. Belly rubs make me extra hungry. Elvis lifted his nose in the air and took a whiff. Chicken fried steak and hot dogs, I think. He started to walk back down the hall in the opposite direction. After a moment, he stopped and looked at me because I hadn't moved. I don't usually eat lunch in the cafeteria. What do you mean? Well, I bring my lunch and I eat in the library with the librarian, Miss Hensel. You're not supposed to bring food into the library. How do you know? You've never been in a library before. I have too. During my extensive training, I was taken into a library in Nashville and I saw lots of signs that said no food or drink. No one wants to borrow a book that is all sticky with food. Come on, Benjamin. There are about 10 chicken fried steak patties with my name on them. Relax. I brought you food too. Is it warm and round and shaped like chicken fried steak? No, it's kibble and a bag of Doritos. It's all the same to you. I'd much prefer to have chicken fried steak. I stood there for a second longer, not knowing what to do. Well, there was no point to having any secrets, I thought, because it wasn't like he wouldn't eventually figure it out on his own. I don't eat in the cafeteria because I don't have anyone to sit with, I confessed. You can sit anywhere in a cafeteria, Elvis said. That's the whole point of a democracy. You know, the whole it's a free country thing. Don't tell me I'm going to have to start teaching you about American history. I mean, no one wants to sit with me. I don't have a pack here at school. I decided to put it in dog language. Well, now you have me, so let's go eat together. Come on. I'm certain the chicken fried steak is going to run out before the hot dogs. I don't know. Miss Hensel, the librarian, might worry if I don't show up. Benjamin, please stop this. You're a kid. You're in school. You're supposed to eat in the cafeteria with other kids. How are you going to create a pack if you hide and don't talk to anyone? You barely even spoke to Tazy, and she showed every sign of being quite friendly to you. And now that she clearly adores me, I'm sure that will only make your case stronger. Why can't you sit with her at lunch? Are you kidding me? Tazy is the best athlete in this town. She may even break the Twins record for number of trophies earned in 1 year. She has a super famous dad. She sits anywhere she wants. People usually beg her to sit with them at lunch. Plus, she usually eats fast and then goes outside and practices basketball. Benjamin, I'm not going to eat in the library. Maybe you can eat neatly enough to be allowed to do so, but I cannot. I'm a dog. I eat off the floor. And when I think about food, I produce a large quantity of saliva. It's physiological response that is Pavlovian and is a long story that I can't get into right now, especially when I'm hungry. When I eat, we will need to have a large number of napkins. And with that, he came up behind me and nudged me, so I moved forward. Hey, don't push me, I said. Please, that was the tiniest of nudges. Move now. I hesitated, and Elvis asked me, is there something else the matter? Well, I saw Billy Thompson over there, and usually when I see him, I walk in the other direction. It's called survival of the fittest. Actually, that's not the usage of that terminology. Survival of the fittest means, Elvis, I know what it means. I was making a joke. Forget it. Look, I know this Billy chap was giving you difficulties before, but things are different now. He may be tough, but trust me, I'm tough too, especially when I'm hungry. Now start walking. Fine, but who died and made you king of the world? Didn't you hear Tazy? I'm the best, fuzziest face in the whole wide world. And we will stop there for today. So you can choose to be the kind of leader that you would follow and make it a great day. So long.